on video.
You are rolling.
Oh, well.
What do you got to tell us?
Well, these guys have been kind of like, sometimes when we're at dinner or just hanging out, they ask me to like tell them stories. And lately they've been into the like jump off the roof story. Right, guys? You like the jump off the roof story?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if my sister Ann could possibly help with some of the critical details on this, but I'll tell it the best I can remember. So when we were kids, it used to snow. It seemed like it snowed more than it does now. And we got up one morning after it had snowed a lot, and it was blowing and drifting. And we had a ranch-style home that had a couple of gables. And so back by the patio, it was all just like kind of, you know, you could go over the gutter. And I decided that the snow was deep enough to jump off the roof and into the snow drift. And we could climb up the roof to the roof on the antenna. And so I climbed up there and I gave it a test run, and I jumped off, you know, over the gutter down to the snowbank, which was maybe, because it was a 4 or 5 foot drift. And so it was a 5 foot drop down to the snow drift, and it was pretty fun, you know. And so I got my sister out there, Ann, and I said, hey, you can climb up onto the roof with me and we can jump off the roof into the snowdrift. And she's like, really? She was a couple years younger than me. And, you know, so I could, you know, she believed everything I said. And so we got up there and we decided it would be fun. My sister's like kind of theatrical. And so we decided that we would play cops and robbers and, you know, like shoot each other, and then we would die this big theatrical death and, you know, fall off the roof and into the snowbank, into the snowdrift. And so, you know, we were doing it, we did it a couple times, and Ann would just like die for 5 minutes, you know, and then finally fall off the edge of the roof and into the snow. And so I said, you know what? And so it got to be where jumping off just the like lower part of the roof was like old news at this point. And so we went up to the peak of the roof, which was, you know, maybe a 12-foot drop. I mean, this is a long way down. Like 1.5 stories at least. And Jeff, where'd you go, buddy? Checking out the shot? She getting it right? Okay. And so I told my sister that she should jump off the peak and, you know, like fall and land on her back. And it would be extra fun. And she's like, really? Did you do it? I'm like, oh yeah, I did it. It doesn't hurt at all. I hadn't done it. I didn't really think she was gonna do it. And so she's like, really? You don't think it's gonna hurt? And I'm like, no, it's a big snowdrift. It's all soft, it'll be awesome. Just land right on your back. It'll be perfect. And she's like, wow, well, okay. And so she's like, shoot me. And I'm like, bang, bang, bang. She's like, oh, ah, ah. And she stumbles this way, staggers this way, grasps at her heart, you know. And finally, after a couple minutes of dying, she went backwards up to the peak and went, and I'm like, oh. And I look over and she goes down. And it's just this plume of snow. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really think she was gonna do it. And I'm like, oh my God, I killed my sister. And I look over, and as the snow just kind of blows away, I said, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, fine. And I'm like, and she gets up and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I said, well, was it fun? She's like, yeah. And so I'm like, oh no, now I have to do it. She got up there and she shot me and killed me, and I fell off the roof, and it was like, it took your breath away, you know. And we didn't land on our feet or anything. We had to land flat on our back. And so we played that for a while, and then, you know, we were getting ready to be done, and we were back towards the patio, and I was down on the patio, which was like 3 feet deep snow, and I had shot Anne up on the roof, and she was in the process of dying, which took a long time, like I said. And Mom came to the like back door, and she's looking at me. She's like, "What are you kids doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." And then I'm trying to like catch Mom not looking at me enough to like say, "Hey." Mom's at the door, you know, and she wasn't catching the message at all. And she's dying. She's rolling down the roof, and like before I could stop her, she goes poof, right into the snowdrift right between Mom and I. And it was like, "You kids are gonna get killed. Get in here. It's lunchtime." And so that's the jumping off the roof story. And you know, I don't know if I got it right. Maybe Ann can tune in.
No steak for breakfast.
Steak for breakfast. We did that the other day.
Wait, so we got a tornado? We haven't done.
We've never done tornado.
Let's do it.
Someday we'll have to file away the nickel and dime story. Could get some fact checking from Ann on that one too. All right, guys, I love you. See you later. God bless.